Alright, welcome back to the Forgotten City. I watched a little bit of the recording of the first one, and it seemed extremely framey. Way more framey than it is even when I'm playing it. So I'm gonna move I moved the settings down to medium. We are going to see if that helps. I'm not sure it will. But yeah, I don't know. If it doesn't help, I might just raise it back up because it doesn't come across that framey on my end, but obviously it's unfortunate for the recording. Luckily though, you know, there's just a lot of dialogue. I don't think the action is as heavy. But yeah. Man, that fog is dense. Especially, I mean, maybe that's turning it to medium settings too made it more dense? I don't know. Okay, we just talked to you last time.
Ave.
So, we have some of these quests here, or at least directions of where to go, or things to do. But I think for the most part, I'm still just gonna walk around and see what catches my eye. You can't move. Uh-oh. Ooh, it's dark in here. Don't steal anything, don't hurt anyone, don't. They didn't get a chance to finish. Okay. Yeah, it's really dark in here. Oh wait, I have a flashlight, don't I? Yeah. Hey, let me through. Well, this suggests to me that maybe you're one of the people who comes alive during the Golden Rule, and then I can get past you? Perhaps? That's an interesting thought. There might be a lot of things like that. Oh man, that person... Oh crap! Oh, I have a health. I lost some health on that. Can I go in the water? I can. It is really dark in the water. Can I have a flashlight on underwater? I can. It's still kind of dark, but it works. What do we have here? Ooh, look at that. Okay, well... my health is coming back a bit. Let's go back into the caves. So like I said at the end of last time, I really don't know if time is currently moving or if I just sort of have an unlimited amount of time to explore. Oh my god. Man, it's creepy that these people just sort of live with the golden statues. Galerius for magistrate, countered by I would rather drink Aurelia's special brew. Okay. Prototype of what? Prototype zipline. Wow. Interesting. Hey, poem by Galerius. A love poem to an unspecified woman. My life has been torturous, or yeah, tortuous or torturous, I don't know. At the 7 labors of Hercules, orphaned, defeated, and enslaved. Yet I would suffer it all again gladly, because each loss, wound, and tragedy brought me to you. Radiant as Rome's sacred flame, your bright warmth nourishes my soul. I know I can never touch you any more than hold Vesta's flame, but to watch and love you from afar, bathing in your glow, is enough. Okay. Who is this Galerius? Okay. Need to maybe figure out who that's about. Could it be about that daughter?
Cerberus lifts his triple head and lets out his threefold braying.
Livia, would you stop muttering like Medea over a cauldron? You'll scare away my customers.
They follow their trades, imitating their previous lives, but they are ignorant.
Oh my god, it's so... It's so hard to tell where the voices are coming from, actually. Oh my god, dude. That's just freaky. You're not doing a great job of helping me, whispering lady. Ooh, incomplete note. Addressed to Sinner. Tell Sentius you suspect Rufius. This is your final warning, Sinner. Why do I suspect Rufius? Is this Rufius's house? How would I know that? Oh, because it's Rufius's chest. I don't know how I know whose chest it is. Is that a dick? A phallic charm thought by the Romans to have divine protective properties. Oh, it has divine properties, alright, but that's... kind of weird. This is your final warning, Sinner. It's creepy. Hey, maybe he left it for me. I'd allow it. Alright, lady, you want to talk about my flashlight?
Just as the ocean accepts the rivers of all the world, so this place accepts all the souls. But it does not notice the crowds that come.
Okay. That's a weird way to start a conversation. What's your story?
The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. Some crowd the forum, some the house of the ruler of the depths. Others follow their trades, imitating their previous lives.
Alright, Livia, I'm gonna need you to calm down.
They never do.
Do you know a way out of here?
There is only a downward path, gloomy with fatal yew trees. It leads through dumb silence to the infernal regions.
Do you need help?
Help me? You cannot help me. I have seen things. A pattern, a terrible pattern. It is better for you if you remain ignorant. Pandora's box must stay closed. I'll say no more.
No, tell me about the pattern. What do you think of the golden rule?
Shadows. This is their punishment.
Right. I'll be going
The
down.
newly arrived are ignorant of the road before them.
Please stay away from me. Let the buyer beware. Okay. Hey, stranger. Oh my god, what is this camera angle?
Watch your step. My tavern.
Oh, Rufius, you're the sinner guy. Or sinner note guy.
To stay sharp, but families on Tigris.
I'm really just gonna stare at this guy's head.
But I've been roaming a long time now. Even joined the legions. The 6th one they call ironclads. Because we're all in grave danger. Is it not obvious?
Not obvious to me.
Magistrate made me toss it in the chasm. Stupid. Going to have to improvise now.
I'll get your weapon. How did you end up
Same
here?
as everyone else.
Not much of a talker, are
If you
you?
were dealing with what I am, you wouldn't be either.
What are you dealing
None
with?
of your business. In Troiti ipsum commensura.
Can we get some translation, please?
If we have to.
Do you know of a way out of here?
If I did,
It's like
do you
I'm
think we'd be
talking.
having this
I just
conversation?
think this guy's an idiot, you know, just... What do you think of the golden rule?
I'll tell you this much. I hate the fact that my survival depends on the common sense of other people.
Wow. This is very, you know? I like this response. I have lived through a pandemic.
And you know what I'm talking about. When all these people just bumble along like nothing's wrong, while we're one bad decision away from being wiped out. Like the last lot of people who lived here. Seems like I'm the only one ready for what's coming. Whatever that is. And when it hits, it's everyone for themselves. You've been warned.
Man. This is a very 2021 video game, isn't it? What do you think
I
is
don't
coming?
know. But did you ever get the feeling some of these statues are watching us when we're not looking?
Definitely.
Like they're waiting for something. I don't like it.
I think you're right.
Of course I am.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Meliodas.
Oh, okay.
Not sure I trust Sentius. Couldn't even protect his daughter in a city without sin. How's he going to protect us?
Anything I can do to change that?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll be going now.
Whatever.
Speak to me more, Rufius. Oh, hey, he grumbled at least. That's some reaction. Alright. Hello, stranger.
Ah, you're here. I'm so glad you decided to visit. I'm Aurelia, and I hope I'm not being too forward, but the moment I laid eyes on you, I was intrigued. There's a light in your eyes I've never seen before, a certain learning and sophistication.
Have you seen Rufius's penis tablet? It is very insightful. Oh, stop it. No, please, go on.
What was that? Some kind of joke? If it was, it wasn't funny.
What?
I take back what I said.
Shit.
Suddenly, I don't find you so intriguing anymore.
No,
Let's
Aurelia!
just forget that ever happened, so we can at least do business. So, what brings you to my tavern?
Can we talk about the dick tablet again? Never mind. What's your story?
Let it go. Nothing's going to happen between us.
Oh, okay, that's not why I'm asking, Aurelia. You know, okay.
You know, normally, I'd expect you to buy me a drink before asking if I want to get out of here.
She is wiping this cup This mug, like, I've never seen anyone wipe it before. She's scrubbing it with, like, an eraser or something. I don't know what's going on.
I guess that went right over your head. Never mind. As a matter of fact, I do know a way out. I'm happy to tell you all about it, but this is valuable information we're talking about, and I don't just give it out like some cheap oracle. So, how badly do you want it?
Stop moving your arms.
Say, 1,000 denarii to you?
1,000 denarii. Isn't it kind of unethical to keep all these people trapped in here, knowing there's a way out?
I think of it this way. I have something of value, and I'm willing to share it for a price. That's not unethical. That's just good business. Now, do you want it or not?
Why haven't you used
Simple.
it?
It's a one-way trip, and I'm not ready to go just yet. I like my life here. One day, maybe, but not now.
What would I be buying?
I can't tell you too much, or you'd figure it out for yourself. But I promise you, you'll never have to spend another hour in this city ever again.
Are you just talking about suicide or something? So I don't want this to be a
If I took your
scam.
money without giving you what I promised, I'd be breaking the golden rule, wouldn't I? And I have no interest in doing that.
I'll pass.
What's the matter? Can't afford it? Well, perhaps you could take out a loan. I understand Malleolus has lent money to others, on occasion.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I just try not to think about it. Drink helps with that. As the saying goes, to drink is human, so we drink.
Is that a saying? I don't know
Certainly.
that saying.
For 10 denarii.
Oh my god. Fine.
Have you met Livia? She used to do my hair, until one day she just snapped. This place has that effect on people. Now she just stands around, caked in filth, muttering nonsense to herself. It's a real shame. Now I have to do my own hair.
Yeah, I just talked to her. Oh my god. I need to keep paying her? Never mind.
Whatever you like.
I'll be going now.
All right. See ya.
It was not a pleasure, Aurelia. Oh my god, Horatius. What the hell? Bro. I was trying to get it on with Aurelia and you're just standing here watching? Oh.
Vote for Malleolus for a free drink at my tavern.
All these are white options again, but I have talked to him, haven't I? We'll talk about Scintilla.
What business is that of yours?
I'm looking for
A lot
her.
of people have been looking for her. But it's been 3 weeks, and we've found nothing. What makes you think you can do better? I suppose that's true.
I know what you did to her. Oh my god. Screw it, let's see what happens.
If you're accusing me of a crime, you better have something to back it up.
You know what I'm talking about. Where is she?
You're grasping at straws, and it's not going to work. We're done.
I'm sorry, Horatius. I liked you last time.
I have nothing to
Oh,
say.
he still hates me now. Shoot. My bad. Oh, Galerius. He's the one with the secret lover
It's you
poem
again.
note.
Hope you're settling in, friend.
Oh, it's this.
Now,
Wait, this
what's
guy,
on your
yeah.
mind?
I already talked to him about this, right?
It's a long one and kind of sad, but I don't mind telling it.
Sure, tell me.
I'm a farmer. Always have been. I grew up in a small village in Britannia, Camulodunum, with my parents and 2 little sisters. Lovely part of the world. One day, when I was about 20, my father and I were in the top paddock, loading our cart, when some Roman legionaries came along, demanding produce for their men. My father told me to run into the house for his axe, and so I did. I sprinted so fast I almost threw up, but by the time I got back, he was bleeding out on the ground, and our cart was empty. That was my first encounter with the legions. My mother died of a broken heart soon after, and things went downhill from there. I took over the farmstead, but I was young, and it was a struggle. More raiding started before too long. We'd come outside in the morning to find animals missing, our stores pillaged. These legion thugs just took whatever they wanted. One night, when my sisters and I had nothing left to steal, there was a knock at the door. I knew who they were, and what they wanted. I got my father's old axe, pulled the door open real quick, and before that soldier knew it, split his face right down the middle. But there were more of them. I never saw how many, because the next thing I knew, I was waking up with a mouth full of dirt and lungs full of smoke. My home was reduced to ash. My sisters, dead. And they left me alive to see what they'd done. It still burns whenever I think about it.
Let's talk about something else.
Oh, I'm sorry to bore you, friend.
So, Galerius is the guy who welcomed us into the city, right? But I guess we didn't talk to him too much then?
Well, as much as I'd love to get out of here, the harvest's always more fruitful in another man's field, isn't it? But Scintilla, Sentius's daughter, went missing a few weeks back. Could be she found a way out. If anyone knows for sure, it'll be her sister, Sentia, but she'd never tell the likes of me.
Ever thought about running for magistrate yourself?
I've bounced the idea around once or twice.
Really?
Mainly as a way of getting Dooley set free. God knows Sentius is never going to do it.
Dooley?
But from what I hear, Malleolus has the election stitched up. Nobody's going to take him on and win. And maybe that's not such a bad thing. I mean, he talks a lot about freedom, so I'm hoping if he's elected, he'll release Dooley from his cell. And that's good enough for me.
Why is Dooley in a cell?
Sentius put him there. Poor Dooley was just wandering around looking for some imaginary treasure. Now a magistrate accused him of being a thief. That's nonsense, of course. Dooley's the most harmless man you'll ever meet. But Sentius really has it in for him, for some reason. Gladly.
What do you think about the golden rule?
I don't give it much thought these days. I mean, everybody here's got their own view about what we need to do to survive. But I say, let's spend less time arguing about what it means to be good and just get on with it, you know?
What do you think of the election?
I can't see how I could vote for either candidate. I don't like Sentius much, but Malleolus is almost as bad. Even I could do a better job. Me, a farmer. And I've never given a speech or put on a toga in my life. All right. See you around.
Okay. One more stranger to talk to. Oh, Venevidivici. Haha. Oh, it doesn't... Okay.
Salve.
Salve. Wait against the current? That was creepy.
Salve, stranger, and welcome to
Look
our
at me, though. Like, turn your head. I mean, Galerius we at least had talked before, but, you know, this is a bad introduction, stranger. That said, what's your story? Or I guess Decius, I didn't
I
realize.
mean, how did I end up here? That is a lengthy tale.
Let's hear it.
Alright. Well, you see, I'm in the business of procuring rare and precious objects liberated from the enemies of Rome. Mostly sculptures, vases, the occasional slave, fetch a magnificent price in Roman high society. Had myself a nice little shop in Rome, just off the Forum. Lots of foot traffic and close to the docks. Good place to be when the fires broke out. See, about 7 months ago, half of Rome caught on fire. Everyone who couldn't get to an outer gate was running for the river, open to escape by barge. So I gathered my coins and some priceless vases into a cart and had my most loyal slave girl, pretty young thing named Acantha, push it for me. All the way down to the river, I'm elbowing through a stampede of people, turning back now and then to make sure she hasn't legged it with my valuables. But, to my surprise, we make it, and I see this barge loading up, and it's so full it's almost sinking. But the captain's happy to take my coin, so I start boarding, and then he puts his hand on my chest and he says, "No, too heavy. The cart or the girl." So I did what anyone would have done.
You chose the cart, didn't you?
Of course I chose the cart. I mean, I can always buy a new slave girl if I still have my money. So I put my hand on the cart, and I guess she realised what was happening because those pretty black eyes of hers go all wide. And in one swift motion, she topples the whole bloody thing into the Tiber.
I don't see where this is going. What?
No, I dived in after it, of course. Aren't you paying attention? That was a bloody fortune. Only, I guess I must have hit my head or something because everything went black. When I came to, I'd washed up on the riverbank.
Oh, I
from
see.
here, with nothing in the world but a single silver coin.
Sounds like you got what you
I
deserve.
couldn't agree more. I mean, sure, I'd lost a few thousand denarii, but I've already made it back, and this place is a veritable treasure trove.
Okay, that's not what I
Look
meant.
around you. There must be more gold in here than in the treasury of Rome. If I can just figure out how to get it out of here.
What do you mean, look around you? You haven't moved, you haven't tilted your head this entire conversation. Do you know a way out of here?
Afraid not. If you're desperate, I did hear that Aurelia down at the tavern claims to know of a way out, but I'm not sure I trust her.
I don't trust
Some
her
people
either.
here are a little shady for my liking.
I hadn't noticed.
Yeah, gotta watch out. Old Dacius has got your back, though.
I doubt that.
It's terrible for inflation is what it is. There's so much gold just lying around, it's practically worthless. At least down here. Of course, I have an idea for generating real wealth, but what I need is a bow. Just a simple composite bow. I've scoured this city from top to bottom with no luck. But if you happen to find one, bring it to me and we'll talk.
That's an interesting request. Hasn't the magistrate banned weapons?
Well, technically yes, but that just means you'll need to be a little discreet.
I'll see what I can do.
Malleolus. I mean, Sentius couldn't even keep his daughter safe. What hope does he have of protecting us?
I'd like you to vote for Sentius.
Not going to happen.
Okay. I'll be going now.
Very well. Another time.
Well,
Right.
isn't that an impressive
Steal it from the
trinket?
gods?
They actually responded to my flashlight.
Not bad.
That's
Not at all.
some lamp.
They're not gonna... That's it? That's all they say?
Back again.
Fortune
Oh, okay,
smile.
no. Yeah, they don't say anything else. I'll be going
All
now.
right.
Wow, they weren't reacting at all to the
You
flashlight
stay
last
away
time.
from my money.
Oh, shoot! I'm not stealing. Definitely not. Locked chest, okay.
Galerius?
Horatius?
Unless you want me to sip
Looking a
some
bit troubled
hemlock into
there.
your next drink.
Still
Not
no
bad.
sign of
Get
Scintilla.
out.
Not bad. at all.
Okay, I'm sorry, Aurelia. I wish it could have been different between us.
From what I hear,
The 49 Beladies
Too many
fetch
people are
again,
talking at once right now.
incessantly.
about things you can't
The
control.
water they have lost.
Shut up!
I'm thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out there somewhere, suffering?
Navia. Key to the chest in the Shrine of Apollo.
Leave that for the gods. Try to relax. Get
Well, I'm taking that.
Tomorrow's a new day.
Why does Navia have it? The Shrine of Apollo, that's one of these quests too, right? Yeah, what's distressing Lucretia? Okay. Herbrack. Hey, Lucretia. She has 45 gold. A lot of these little shrines here. Oh, that's a weird doll. I don't like this. It looks like it's been well loved. It looks like a stretched potato. I don't even know. I don't like it at all. What is it doing with its legs? Why is one leg like twice the size as the other? Okay. I will probably get stuck if I try and push that too hard. Why her? Oh.
Horatius? Looking a bit troubled there.
Still no sign of Santilla. And I haven't slept right in 3 weeks.
Don't be too hard on yourself. From what I hear, nobody saw it coming. Anyway, I thought you Stoics weren't supposed to worry about things you can't control.
Yeah, but I keep thinking, what if there is something I can do? What if she's out?
Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls here and disappointed all of them equally.
Leave that for the gods. Try to
What?
relax. Get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
I suppose you're right.
Her tears run through the city, jeez. To be honest, I'm still, I don't know what to think of Theophilus. I mean, is he doing okay after that? May the gods be kinder to you than they were to us, stranger. I agree. Okay, well, I have 2 paths here. Hey, what was that thing? There was one thing about turning right twice. Do we remember where that was? I don't remember where that was. Well, crap. Yulia mentioned escaping, Crap, I totally forgot what that was. There was something about one path you go right twice. I guess I'll start by going right. I don't think this is... Well... Oh, this is just an overlook. These caves are dense. Is this the rope I wanted to go across right at the beginning? It might be. Well, I've made it over. Oh, jeez! To be honest, bro, I would definitely choose to get turned to stone there. That could have been way worse for you. Hey, an old chest. 109 denarii, and I don't even need to steal them. That is ideal. Oh my god, there are too many places. Well, okay, well, let's explore... I don't even have a map, I don't think. Let's see what other paths we can go through in this cave. Well, this is eerie. Hello? A symbol of a fish. Oh. Like a Christian? There was someone we heard about that was locked up. Jeez Louise, I'm forgetting everything already. Rufius has been writing threatening notes to Virgil. See, how do I know that it's to Virgil? It's weird, like the quest log stuff just kind of makes assumptions that I don't feel like are actually revealed to you. Inventory. Okay. Talk to me! Turn around! Look at my flashlight! Crap. Well, you were like falling over. The election's on. What? I'll take a bottle of wine. Why not? Jeez Louise, this is so... Oh my god! The bloodless shadows wander without flesh or bone. What is this? A volcano or something? It looks like water, waves. Crashing over the Eye of Sauron. I don't know. A boat? I don't know. Oh, a note. Livia. Cryptic, almost poetic rambling from Livia. The place is called Accursed. Here Titios offers up his innards to be torn, stretched out over 9 fields. That's not good. You, Tantalus, cannot catch the drops of water, and the tree you grasp at eludes you. You, Sisyphus, attack or pursue the stone that always returns. Ixion turns and follows after himself and flees, and the 49 Belides, who dare to plot the destruction of their cousins, their husbands, fetch again, with incessant labor, the water they have lost. Man. I am well and truly lost in this. Alright, let's go up here. These caves, too thick. Wow, they were punching each other. That's interesting. She weeps when the water flows. Okay. We got fire. Can I climb the vines? Creeper vines. These might be climbable if only they could support my weight. What? How heavy am I? What does that even mean? How could it... Oh crap, I pressed the wrong thing. Tap. How could I even lower my weight? I don't even know. Alright, I gotta go check out what's up with the, Oh, she's not voting. Interesting. Gotta go check out what's up with the election. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Who's fighting? No, where did he... Who... Oh my god, the sound design is so bad, I have no idea where that voice came from. But it was Malleolus talking about a one-on-one fight. No! Oh my god, this is important! Where are you, Malleolus? Okay, so the daughter's still there. Let's go up these steps. Oh!
The many shall suffer.
Someone broke the golden rule. Oh wait, she turned the stone, but I didn't. That's interesting. Don't hurt me! Hey, can I have one of your bows, actually? Oh, can I get through here? I can! Move! Oh, crap! $4,000 gold! Is that it? Heck, I'll take for... Oh, no! What have I done? I got greedy. Son of a bitch. Oh, run, 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 run. One more hit and I'm dead. What? He's already dead. Oh. Ask Ulpius how Scintilla would feel about his suicide. Well, I'm alive. I think we're back at the beginning. So time must have been flowing then.
Salve, friend. Mind telling me who you are and why you look like you've just taken on a gladiator and lost?
I'm Prometheus, and we've had this conversation before.
I don't think so. I've never seen you before in my life.
Your name is Galerius, and you're about to offer to take me to see Sentius so he could tell me about the Golden Rule.
Oh, Bacchus, how much did I drink last night? Sorry to have bothered you. Oh, and since you seem to be in a hurry, you should try out this device I made. Worked real hard on it.
Zipline? Oh my god, it is. That's so dumb and video gamey, but I'll take it.
Just attach the pulley to the rope over the lake and hang on to the handles. If it works, it'll be faster than walking. And if it doesn't work, worst thing that can happen is you'll take a swim in the lake. I haven't quite summoned the courage to test it myself. But don't worry, it's completely safe. Probably.
I'll be going down.
See you around.
That is so random, Galerius, but thank you. Okay, so we could go... I want the flower up there. But what about this one? Maybe because I'm lower, it won't let me. Actually, can I? You know, Prometheus was just tripped out a pebble there, you know? I like bounced off the rock wall or something. No big deal. No big deal. We should be, I assume we'll be back right after the time loop thing. Alright, so good to know though that there is kind of a time limit in that if we let the election happen and Malleolus wins, the golden rule is broken. Why is it black? Okay. Took him a little while to turn around. We'll skip these.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Woo! Oh, and they put a little sack of something on the end, a cushion. That is so dumb and random, but I love it. Okay. I speak with their tongues. Okay. I want to know who's whispering to me. Hey, more denarius. Okay. What does this say? The Myth of the Golden Rule by Durotus the Younger. As per our custom, I shall begin by paying my respects to the god responsible for this city, for our continued prosperity and tranquil seclusion. He deserves our admiration. But here I must depart from custom, for his attempt at imposing strict rule upon us is oppressive and overreaching, and deserving of our contempt. Okay. Whatever, bro. What a way to go, my dude. Just looking up at the sun. Yeah, so that led to the caves there. Oh, hey.
Hello? Hello?
Hello. What's your story?
My name's Dooley.
Oh, Dooley.
I live here now because I got in trouble and they said they had to lock me up.
What did you
I
do?
don't know. I don't remember things so good. I think it's just because I was looking for treasure.
Did somebody think you were gonna steal?
Yes. But I wasn't. I was just looking. They said I did it more than once. But I can't remember things so good. Then they called me mean names. They called me a liar, Billy.
A liar, Billy? Liability,
Yes.
okay.
They said I have to live here now, and gave me this letter. But I'm not good with words. Do you think you could read it for me?
Magistrate Sentius to Dulius. I'm writing to you in relation to your incorrigible antisocial behavior arising from your obsession with an alleged lost treasure. While I am sympathetic to your plight and the passing of your guardian Hannibal some weeks ago, I wish to impress upon you an important message. The treasure you seek does not exist. Says someone who stole the treasure, Sentius. Okay. Given your memory limitations, it seems likely you simply misremembered. More importantly, since you haven't on several occasions been caught trespassing, including around the cisterns, which are strictly off limits to all citizens, I've reluctantly come to the conclusion that you are a liability to this community and must have your freedom limited, lest you break the golden rule. It is my hope that this letter will assist you to remember why you are incarcerated, should you experience further lapses in memory. So I wonder why the cisterns are strictly off limits.
What does it say? My treasure.
My precious. You got 'em,
My
bro?
friend Hannibal used to look after me. He said he always would. But then, he died. It was very sad. He said if anything ever happened to him, I had to find something very precious hidden away. He gave me this key and made me promise to keep it safe until I found the treasure. But I couldn't find it. All I remember is he said something about the cisterns, but when I went up to the high one, they put me in here. Now nobody looks after me, except my friend Galerius and Ek, the priestess lady. She's a nice lady.
If you give me the key, I can try to find out what it
Hannibal
unlocks.
said I shouldn't give it to anyone I didn't trust. But maybe you could help me get out of here. Then I would trust you a lot.
Let me talk to the magistrate about getting you out.
Galerius already tried that. He said the magistrate wouldn't listen, no matter what.
Maybe it's time we had a new magistrate. Maybe I'll just break you
What
out.
about the rules? I don't want everyone to get in trouble because I was bad. Like Galerius. He's nice.
Man, figure out how to get Galerius selected. Okay, so
He made me a doll and everything. If you help make him magistrate, he can get me out of here, and I can give you the key to my treasure. Hannibal said it was in the cisterns. I can't remember what it was, just that it was way up high and very precious.
way up high and very precious.
Bye-bye.
Oh,
Hello. Have we met before?
no, we haven't. I'll be going
Bye-bye.
now. He's not gonna remember to give me the key, is he? Oh well. Could always kill him for it. Oh, a note. I did not do it. Duly. Heck, I believe him. Man, this is so big. I don't... The priestess what? The priestess what? I assume that's the Ek lady that Dooley was talking about. Roman recipe for bread. I don't think this is useful to me. Are you the priestess? Oh, Lucretia. Is this Apollo? It is. I have a key to something in here. Navia's treatment notes. Treatment for rheumatism is willow bark. Okay.
What are you doing in here? Can't you see this woman is dying? She's been poisoned. She needs the resin of a plant called silphium, but that Culus cubulatus decius won't give it to me.
Wish I could help. Maybe if I had a,
She just slipped away.
Oh, okay. I was hoping to chat. Should I come back later? No, I'll say what happened.
She was poisoned. She came in here frothing at the mouth. Normally, I'd treat her with resin of silphium, a rare plant which is perfect for this sort of thing. And I knew Decius had some at his market stall, right around the corner. So I ran over there, but he just looks at me with this evil smile and says, "That'll be 1,000 denarii." There was no way I could afford that, and he knew it. Then that toad shrugs and says, "Supply and demand. I guess you don't value your friend's life that highly."
Whoa.
Anywhere else, I'd just pay a thug to steal it from his stall. But there's no way I can do that down here with the golden rule. So all I could do is come back here and just watch her die. I kept on apologizing. And now I'll never know who poisoned her, or how they managed to do it without breaking the golden rule, or why she cursed that snake's cruel black eyes with her dying breath. Well, unless you have the power to bring someone back from the dead, there's really just one thing you can do. Get me that silphium resin. I'm going to have another patient in here soon. Could be in the next day, or in the next hour. And I will not allow this to happen again. I don't care how you get it, but you have to make it happen. Because if I lose another patient this way, I swear to the gods below, not even the golden rule will stop me from marching up to that genetricum fututor and scratching his eyes out.
Whoa. That's dangerous
Then you'd
talk.
better get me that silphium quickly, hadn't you?
Good point. Look at my flashlight. Okay. So... try to persuade Decius to hand over the silphium resin. Oh man, these are really piling up, these quests. Hello again, Rufius. I miss talking to your head. Oh, locked. Okay. Jeez Louise, this place is too big. I want to explore it all. Toilets. Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls? What the heck? Theophilus had an orgy with 4 girls in the bathroom too? Not just... He's had an orgy with 4 girls everywhere, it seems. Virgil's chest. Accusatory note. Virgil, they may not see you yet, but I want you to know I see you. Okay, so this is apparently from Rufius. Who is scrubbing something like crazy? Man, the sound sounds like it's coming from this direction, but it's right here. Sinner. Okay. Hello, Virgil.
Ah, a new face. Salve, and welcome to a little community. My name's impossible to pronounce for most people, so you can just call me Virgil. You arrived on a sad day, friend. What with Julia's death? I wish we could have met under better circumstances.
Okay, so Julia is dead. Why does someone think you're a sinner?
I haven't done anything wrong, if that's what you're thinking. Somebody just has a problem with my preference for male company.
You like men?
Hey, nothing gets by you, huh? Sorry, that was mean. Yes, I like men. And when you grow up in the north, as I did, in the city of Noviomagus, you expect a bit of hostility. The Batavi are not known for their tolerance. I saw enough friends killed or driven away to know the cost of not keeping your personal affairs to yourself. So I hid who I was for, what was it, nearly 10 years? Watching what I said and where I looked. But that kind of fear eats away at you slowly, until living isn't any better than the thing you were afraid of. Needless to say, since I'm now living underground, halfway across the known world, with an assumed name, my openness didn't go down well among the enlightened folk of the Batavi.
I'm sorry to hear
Nice
that.
of you to say, but not necessary. In any case, the Romans are far more accepting, and among them, I get to be who I am. Or at least, I thought that was the case. It seems I was wrong.
Do you know who? I know. Don't I know who's writing the graffiti?
It's not just graffiti. I have quite a collection of handwritten notes too. The strange thing is, I keep my personal affairs to myself. I've never really been interested in any of the men here. Not my type. So I'm not sure what I could have done to upset this
Can I
person.
tell you it was
If
Rufius?
I had to guess, I'd say it's probably one of those cultists. Strange bunch. They insist there's only one god, and that he considers my nature a sin. Can you believe that? If there are any of them here...
Oh, you mean the
won't admit it.
Christians?
Not since they supposedly burnt down half of Rome last year and went into hiding. All I know is...
No,
if these
man.
threats keep
I'm
escalating,
the protector of the Christians. It's not the
eventually
Christians.
My secret admirer is going to cross a line and break the golden rule.
I think I already know who it is.
Hey? Who is it?
It's Rufius. I found an incomplete letter to you in his
went
house.
snooping in his place?
Yeah.
That was risky. We're lucky you didn't cross any lines.
Trust me, guy. I walk everywhere.
Spoken to him about it?
No.
I would talk to him myself, but I think that would just inflame the situation. It's probably best if you do it, if you don't mind.
Who are you gonna vote for?
Malleolus is talking about loosening some of the restrictions in this place. And while it's all a bit vague, at least he has a vision. My vote isn't for sale, if that's what you're asking. Nice to talk to you.
Okay. Rufius was just over here, so... I do want to find you, Whispering Lady. It's true. I'm gonna quick save just in case. Rufius.
Name's Rufius. Better watch your step.
Yeah, we've met. It's fine. Are you the one threatening Virgil?
No idea what you're talking about?
Yeah, you do.
Yes, so what? What are you going to do about it?
I'm just gonna ask you to stop threatening him.
And why should I? The one true God says that for man to lie...
Oh, you are a
man
Christian. Okay.
...is an abomination. His presence here is
I don't protect you,
a threat
Rufius.
to us all.
You're a threat to us all.
Well, I don't know. Maybe God hasn't noticed yet.
Bah.
But when he does, we're going to have a problem.
Seems to me your agitation is a bigger threat than Virgil's personal affairs.
I wouldn't get so angry if he wasn't so... you know.
He just seems like a normal guy, keeping to himself. What's your problem? Are you uncomfortable? Oh my god. I'm gonna say it. Are you uncomfortable with your feelings toward him?
I don't like where you're going with this. You'd better take that back before I make you.
It must be difficult to be torn between your faith and your desire.
I have no idea what you're talking about. And unless you want your jaw broken, I think it's best if you don't ever talk to me again.
Man, this guy is infatuated with Virgil. It's true. Hello, stranger.
A new face. Ave, and may Vesta watch over you. I'm Equitia. To watch
Oh, the
over
priestess.
this visit.
What's your story, priestess?
On your best behavior, I
my.
trust?
I take it people are quite direct where you're from.
I guess
suppose it's
so.
quite
I don't
charming
really have
in
a
its own
choice.
way. Usually, however, you wouldn't simply march up to a Vestal priestess and without due formality or courtesy ask, "What is your story?"
Honestly, if you can give Prometheus an idea of what to actually ask besides what is your story, that would be really helpful to me.
The proper approach would be to arrange an introduction through a mutual acquaintance in high office, by which time you would already know how to address me. And then you would find a way to satisfy your curiosity rather more indirectly. But to be honest, I've often thought what an unnecessarily formal way to communicate that is.
It's
So,
true.
let's do it your way. You just keep being yourself and ask whatever you like. It'll be a refreshing change.
What's your story? How did you end up here?
I'm not entirely sure. But what about you? How did you end up here?
A young woman named Karen dragged me out of a river unconscious and sent me in
You
here.
say. And nothing about that name seemed odd to you.
Oh, it seemed very odd to me. It carries negative connotations where I'm from.
Why is that?
Because of the memes!
The memes? What are the memes?
A meme is a small image you share with other people. They've become a bit like their own language.
So, a bit like Egyptian hieroglyphs then?
Exactly.
So your people make hieroglyphics depicting this accursed character, the one they call Karen. I wonder if... No. I apologize. I don't mean to be cryptic. It's just that you've got me thinking. Have you spoken with any of the others about how they arrived here too? I really think you should. Go around and ask them what they remember and see if you notice any...
We all float down the river. Yeah.
Good. Thank you. But please be careful. I just don't want to see what happened to Livia happen to you too.
What happened to Livia?
Up until a few weeks ago, she was a perfectly productive member of our little community, darning clothes and cutting hair. She was always so chatty, always seeking out newcomers and asking them where they were from and how they wound up here. And then, about a month ago, she suddenly changed. She withdrew, stopped working and became despondent, started muttering to herself. Galerius and I visited her to see how we could help. But she just looked at us with this haunted stare, called us bloodless shadows, and told us we were ignorant of some pattern. Look, it could be unrelated. Perhaps she simply fell ill. Or, as Galerius suggested, the weight of the Golden Rule was too much for her. But there is a small chance that she learned something, saw a pattern nobody else saw, and that it broke her. I just don't want to see that happen to you. So be careful, will you?
Sure thing.
Now, go and follow the thread of truth through this labyrinth, and come back to me
3
if you
common
discover
threads.
any patterns.
Get right
Come
on it.
back to me once you've acquainted yourself with the rest of our neighbors.
Yeah, okay, so... Oh, geez, Horatius. Are you following me, bud?
Keeping an eye
I
on
liked
things,
you in the
Horatius.
house.
As always, priestess.
Any news about
He just
Sentinel,
appears whenever I'm
Kabash?
No sign of any
talking
of
to
them, I'm
someone.
afraid. Well, we do have a newcomer.
Yeah, that's me. You're talking about me, Horatius. Okay, so 3 patterns. Ooh, this is a main goal. Nice. We know about the floating down the river. Generally, it's some kind of tragic story. Haven't heard anyone else mention a Karen, though. Or like a lady tricking them.
Greetings and salutations.
Although I don't remember all the stories exactly. I mean, you could say, oh, this part of my shop is off limits, that little thing? Oh, you mean behind the counter. What was his name? Strader's Narrow. A bow might, no. Who are we gonna give it to, though? Decius mentioned that he had like a slave woman who in a way coerced him into the water, I guess you could say, by throwing the cart in there with all the gold and stuff.
Ah, a fellow traveler from a faraway land. Greetings, I'm Georgius. It gladdens me to see another foreigner in our midst. We must stick together, you and I.
Yes,
And
like
I
glue,
must say, my Sartorian
Georgius.
friend, your clothing is most extraordinary. Leather boots in place of sandals, trousers with precise stitching, and such a curious design. I have traveled distant trade routes from the markets of Damascus to the farms of India, and never have I seen anyone dressed quite like you. Tell me, I must know, from which exotic part of the world do you hail?
Kansas. I'm from beyond the edge of the known world.
Then you are an explorer, like me. Wonderful. You must have many stories to share. I cannot wait to hear them. We will have much time here to get to know one another. But for now, do you require assistance? I know you do not require clothing, so information perhaps?
What's your story?
My story? How kind of you to ask. I am a tailor and I run the humble shop in the forum.
Why set up a tailor shop here?
You mean to say, with all the turmoil and terror of the Golden Rule and so few customers, why bother setting shop at all?
Yeah.
I'll tell you, it is precisely because of the Golden Rule that I wish to remind my friends of the importance of looking one's best. I say, the more of our customs we preserve down here, the more we can preserve a semblance of normality, the better our chances of keeping our heads. Don't you agree?
Fair enough. How'd you end up here?
Good question. A very good question indeed. And I would be happy to tell you if only I could remember it clearly myself. I remember I had just been to Rome to sell an extraordinary selection of wares, and
Oh, the
drawing
fire in
a
Rome.
coin, I decided to
That's
celebrate my
another
success.
commonality, it
I
seems.
rented a prestigious villa by
Not
the
me,
Tiber,
though. Well,
invited over
actually,
a
I
few
don't know.
select friends,
I was
We
in
began
Italy.
making our way through some of the most exquisite wine money could buy. Quite a lot of it, in fact. Now, I have had visions and awoken in strange places before. I have even found myself naked in the desert sands more than once, but none of that compares to this. This time, I remember people screaming, then falling into a void as empty as time before creation, gasping for air, and then nothing. When I regained my faculties, I was lying naked by the banks of the Tiber, gods know how many miles from my villa.
So you floated down the Tiber?
I'm lucky I was carrying a little extra weight. I believe it kept me afloat. In any case, it seems I'd been rescued and resuscitated by a benevolent stranger. I went to find firewood for his campfire, stumbled across a cave, and discovered that trapdoor temple. And here I am.
Some people mentioned a river.
Anything you like.
Do you know a way out of here?
Not so loud. What are you playing at? Have you not been told about the last attempt?
The last attempt.
Then I suppose this duty falls to me. It is a long story.
It's not as if I'm going anywhere.
You are witty. I like that. Of course, the first question any of us asks when we first arrive is, how do I escape? It is only natural after all. And scaling the chasm wall is out of the question, for it is simply too steep and too far. But as they say, if the wind fails, use the oars. And here the second option is to leave the way we came in, through the shaft above the bathhouse. See, the shaft is quite high, but if one gathered up enough wood, one could make a series of ladders and climb one's way out.
I could do that.
I admire your enthusiasm, my friend, but please allow me to explain why this is inadvisable. There was an attempt made by resourceful fellows who lived here some years ago. They even decided to keep records of their escape attempt for posterity. Unfortunately, as soon as they began to carry the first ladder down the hallway, they heard a godlike voice shake the entire city, and that, tragically, is where their tale ends. So it seems that to merely attempt escape is to invite the wrath of whichever god oversees this place. And so I say, it is best to not even discuss it aloud.
Interesting. So escaping breaks the golden rule? Doesn't seem like these gods are very concerned about morality. But, what do you think about the golden rule?
The many shall suffer for the sins of the one. As a Greek, this is nothing new to me. It is how our gods operate. Have you not heard the tale of the god Hades? He was the first to learn this dreadful lesson when he abducted Persephone and imprisoned her in the underworld. When Demeter, the mother of Persephone, learned of this, she did not punish Hades, the guilty one. Instead, she changed the climate of Earth so that it became hot and dry. Nothing grew. The grain turned to empty husks and the rivers dried up. Innocent people died by the tens of thousands until at last the other gods were forced to act lest they have no worshippers left. So yes, we know this rule. This has always been the case. The golden rule has merely brought it into focus.
What can we do about it?
If we are to survive, I say we must each keep the simple wisdom of Thales of Miletus, first of the 7 sages of Greece, who said, avoid doing what you would blame others for doing.
So this guy votes for Sentia, or whatever his name is, I assume.
It does, doesn't it? But it is not enough for us to do this alone. For even if 99% of us adopt this principle, that will never be enough. Sadly, no matter how well we protect ourselves, the life's work of many good people can be undone in the blink of an eye by a single selfish act.
I've seen it happen.
The voice of experience. I am sorry for your loss, my friend. But on a lighter note, I will say one thing for the golden rule. For all their grim and haunting poses, these golden statues do make magnificent models for my clothing, do they not?
That is really dark, but honestly, Georgius, I really like you. You are my favorite character
That, my
so far.
friend, is quite the dilemma. But after some reflection, I'm leaning toward voting for Malleolus.
Really?
I do not enjoy the thought of another visit from Domitius if I voted the wrong way.
Okay, so he feels kind of threatened by it, but it seems like he's more on the Sentius side.
I hope that our paths cross again soon, my friend.
Interesting. Do you actually use them? Oh yeah, they are modeling the clothing. Interesting. Alright, where did the priestess go? Priestess left. Crap. Oh well, okay. Well, the many shall suffer for the sins of the one. Is that all my archaeology stuff can do? Did a lot of exploring, a lot of talking today. Ooh, can I get his root thing? Can I steal it from him? That'd probably be bad. Shopping list.
Hey, Virgil, how much would you want to make me a bow?
For the last time, Dacius, I'm not making you a bow.
Wait, are this?
Why?
You know why.
But how am I going to defend myself against someone else with a weapon?
There are no other weapons in the city. We all went along with the magistrate's weapons ban, so it wouldn't be an issue.
That's why I've got to get in first before someone else beats me to it.
It does not sound like they're talking across the street. The sound is so weird. But, okay. Well, we explored a lot. We talked to a lot of people. We have new objectives. Still feels like, you know, a whole lot of just exploring and walking around. We don't know exactly what a goal. Oh no, I didn't mean to start anything.
To do something.
Oh shoot.
A man
Okay.
arrived in the baths. A real nasty sort, with his face all covered up. And he's got a weapon. You have to do something, or he's gonna break the golden rule.
I don't have a weapon.
None of us do. The magistrate made us throw them all into the chasm. So now this man's bow is the only one in the city. You'll just have to improvise.
How is this my problem?
Are you daft or just callous? If you don't stop him, we're all going to die.
Why don't you stop him? Fine.
Thank you. He's still in there, somewhere.
This feels like a trick.
Hide. Find me in this empty shrine when it's over.
No? Maybe we shouldn't meet in there.
We don't have time for this. I have to go.
I don't know why I said that. What?
The shrine is collapsing.
Oh my god, lady! Oh! I told you not to go in there. That was so funny. She said, just run. Oh!
Fabia, no! Oh God, she's dead. Did anyone see that? The whole shrine just collapsed on her. Oh Fabia, why did you have to go in there? Poor
Shrine may collapse at any moment. What? You could have tried to run out when you said it's collapsing. She just ran in here, stood still, said it's collapsing, and let it kill her.
I can't believe she is dead. Fabia, I mean. She walked into that empty shrine, and the next moment she is lying dead under a pile of rubble. The gods are cruel and unjust. She was like a daughter to me. I'm sorry, friend. It's not right for me to lay my burden upon you.
What?
I can't believe she is dead.
Yeah. What's your burden, though? Who's in the bathhouse? Can I? Is this the bathhouse? Up here? What is this? Oh, that's spooky. Greek statue of a woman. Probably the goddess of whom this temple is dedicated. Oh no, what is this? Oh, it's loading something big. Crap. That doesn't look safe. Well, what the heck is this? It's an invisible wall. I can't go that way. Can't go down. Oh no! Well, this... Oh, there's someone down here. Oh! Crap! Oh my god! He spooked me.
Join me by the fire.
What if I don't want to? He's a liar. Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna stop here for this episode and talk to this guy by the fire. When we get back. Like I was saying, a lot of just going around exploring, which is fine. And then we're gonna start going after some of these quests. More specifically, but there is a lot to explore here. Having a good time. Lots of talking. Yes, 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 I am a visitor, yes. And yeah. Until next time, thanks for watching.